Did you get your ball? All right. I'm not going to really wait for people to come to this because I just want this video to pop up in the algorithm if people try to search Arkon Mounts on YouTube, because right now a lot of people are talking about this subject over on Instagram and TikTok, but nobody has talked about it on YouTube. And if you Google or YouTube search Arkon Mounts right now, you'll get a lot of tutorials on how to use their product. I felt the need to make sure that there's at least one video over here on YouTube talking about what happened, why, if you cannot, this is his first time. Oliver, we go live on YouTube. I know I don't work from home anymore, so you can't bark at me. No. He's so obsessed with his ball, and he just put it under the chair. Hey, Landis, will you come get Oliver? Or Briley, one of you? Great. And I can't put you outside because it's too smoky. Hey, guys. So I'm going to try not to ignore you guys because I'm talking to the dog. And he's going to bark at me. Okay, we have a puppy. And we just cut his hair so that he can actually see his ball now. They just reinstated their Instagram. Wow. So anyways, long story short, really quick, let me just catch you up. You guys can follow it on TikTok or Instagram if you guys really want to see exactly what happened to a degree. It's disgusting, but basically Arkon Mounts put on a tumbler making contest and was doing a judging of the videos. And they judged... Okay, my brain is fried. It's been a long day. And then I just found out about this, so I just researched all of it. And then I was like, okay, remind me what her name is so I can give her proper stuff. Yes, it was very disrespectful. So basically, yeah, he got fired. So Arkon Mounts fired the guy. So part of me is like, do we take this out on Arkon Mounts, the product, or are we glad? I know it's Rachel, but I'm trying to think of what her TikTok name is. The creative diva, I don't want to say it wrong. Anyways, the creative siren. Thank you, Katie. Okay, the creative siren, she makes these amazing hand sculpted tumblers, and she submitted her video. Basically, you know, it was a contest for you to set your camera up a certain angle, I'm guessing, and the tumbler stuff, because they are a company that makes mounts for cameras. So they wanted to, I guess you had to set the camera angle up. So the guy who was judging it, who works for Arkon Mounts, I don't know if he was the CEO, whatever he was a scumbag, basically took 6 of the 8 minutes to talk about her boobs. In such a derogatory way. Vice president. Okay, he was the vice president of Arkon Mounts. I don't have an Arkon Mount. I thought it was fitting that I was holding my phone. I was like, hold your phone for Rachel. Basically, he just completely sexualized her the entire time and didn't even really mention her cup. Like, she was hand sculpting. He filmed it. He was filming himself doing like a live critique of it. And the 8 minutes of the video, 6 minutes of it, he was talking about her boobs. Oliver, we're talking about women's rights here. You really shouldn't put your ball under the chair and then bark at me. That's rude. Yeah, so it was awful. It was awful. And people are completely upset. But the thing that has encouraged me was how influencers have stood up with her, and literally they stopped letting people tag them. They fired somebody. Like, this is the voice that we have, and we are bringing it and saying, no more. We're not allowing this to happen anymore. Oliver, can I throw it now? He found another ball. But this is what it is. And it's insane. First time hearing of it. Yeah. So basically, I mean, kudos to Arkon Mounts. I hate it because they're so close. I don't even want to like associate their name with another company that I really love that sounds very similar. But Arkon Mounts, they fired him. So I get that they see that. However, are they only firing him because the backlash and they're going to lose sales? Too late. Don't hire skeezy scumbags and allow that to sit on the internet long enough for even anybody to see it if you were that protective. Hey, Dustin. So, anyways, Dustin's on his way to Alaska right now. So, anyways, I thought I would stand up for Rachel today and be a voice on YouTube and put some words into the algorithm so that when people look it up, they see more videos than just on how to use the stupid things. Yeah, I will address this. This is not okay. And I didn't even have to try to put myself in her shoes. I literally just thought, like, as a creative, when you put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating things and you submit it to a contest, you are so excited. And I can just think back to, like, when even brands started to know my name and know who I was. And Arkon Mounts is a pretty up there name now in the creative community. So to get seen by them, yes, her Tumblr was absolutely amazing. And the sad thing is we didn't really even get to see much of it because we're so distracted with all of this. So I really hope out of this she can get some exposure to how amazing her craft actually is. But when you put that much time into your art, and they did not allow him to stay. They fired him, but they allowed that video to stay on the internet long enough that it humiliated her and it hurt her, and that is not okay. But anyways, I did think about how she felt. Like, you're so excited. She's probably been waiting for this video, and to have 6 minutes of a man who you're not even present with critique your body and talk about your body that way is sickening. It's sickening, and everybody's apologizing for him, and that sucks, because in reality, you just shouldn't be that way. Like, just don't be that way. And if you are that way, you shouldn't get to be a vice president of a company. So I just read the statement posted, and they claim they provide harassment training yearly, but it's been proven this is not the only time he's publicly done this, so I do not believe them. Yeah, so, I mean, you guys can research it and look into it as much as you want. However, if I had an Arkon mount right now, I would be throwing it away. So it was awful. And there are little snippets of it on TikTok right now and Instagram, and everybody's posting stuff about it. The stuff I saw was just annoying and degrading and annoying. So I also wanted to address Simone Biles and talk to you about where I come from on that. Being a mom of 2 girls, I am so excited to see how women are standing up for themselves. And just like Rachel, who puts her blood, sweat, and tears into her craft and spent so much time wanting to do something that completely got overshadowed by something that didn't even matter, that's the case with Simone Biles. And I am so proud of her for deciding to pull out of the Olympics for the time being, however long she needs. There's a really great article going around about Carrie Strug. Is that who broke her ankle and continued? What was it, in 1994? Do you guys remember that story? Carrie Strug broke her ankle and had to do the vault to get the gold for the second time on a broken ankle. Did it and made history as one of the most memorable moments in the Olympics history. And we all looked to her as a role model and an icon, and she was great. That was great. But now looking back at it and realizing how much pressure was on her from a coach to put her sport above her own physical health is so crazy to me, that we would allow that and that we would glorify that and think that that was amazing. And now looking at it, it's like, thank you, Simone Biles, for being a role model to my girls, to let them know it doesn't matter how long you've worked on a dream or anything. You need to do what's best for you so that you can function the best that you can. And so I'm just proud of her. I'm really proud of her for putting that aside and not allowing the haters to dictate who she is, because she could have gone out there and just been like, yeah, I am better than everybody. I am going to do this, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, which Simone Biles' best of her ability is unobtainable, which is why they were so mad in the first place, because nobody can actually get to her level right now. Just stand up for a human and not, or yes, she's a great role model for all of us too. Just to realize, like, she is more than her sport. Like, she's more than gymnastics. And gymnastics and the Olympics are not the most important thing in her life. And proving people wrong isn't the most important thing of her life either. And I just was really proud. I'm really proud today. I saw so many crafters stand up for Rachel today, and yesterday. I missed most of it, but I just wasn't on the internet yesterday very much. But you had to stop barking at me. It's not nice. Just joining. Welcome. You guys want to see Ollie? You can bark at them. Tell them, say, my ball's under the couch. Will you get it for me, please? You get it. She should have never went. Simone and all the other athletes don't have to support with them. Don't bark at them. You're going to tell them, say, get my ball. Get my ball. You can tell them, you're so cute. Oh, your puppers are so cute. So if you want to know, well, there's my hand. If you want to know more, you guys can rewatch the video. I'm going to keep it under 15 minutes just so I can get this on the internet. And I'm going to put some, we're going to put some of the SEO searchable keywords for Arkon Mounts in it so more people can see this on YouTube. Share this video if you want to get people understanding why they shouldn't buy them. Stop barking at me. You're ruining the whole video. It's rude. So Simone should have thought about the team, not just herself. Those girls could have gotten a gold medal, but she pulled out so they could only qualify for silver. She should have decided before. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. And I think that she did the right thing. Love you too, Dustin. Yeah, I think she did. Whether it was the right thing or the wrong thing, it's not for us to decide, and it's not our choice, and you have no idea what she's going through. Not one of us will ever understand the pressure that she is going through right now. Like, I don't care who you are. The only person who could maybe come close to understanding is Michael Phelps. Maybe. But he gets to put his head underwater and swim without looking at anybody and lose himself in water, while Simone Biles would have to stand on a beam and not get to see anybody either. Like, I mean, whatever. But it's because there's nobody in the stands. But I just got here, missed all the combo. I'm going to keep it under 15 minutes. You guys can rewatch if you guys want to know the whole spiel on Arkon Mounts and why we don't buy them anymore. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the logistics of it. I just wanted to stand for women's rights and girls' rights. And I'm sorry, but gymnasts, it's all coming out in the last, 5 years at how much they've been taken advantage of and hurt. And for them to just feel like they even have a voice to say, I don't want to compete, is a huge win for anybody. Support your fellow crafters and women. Yes. Me and my brothers totally said the same thing comparing Simone and Michael Phelps. Yes, they are so similar, and I'm glad that she has other Olympians to at least lean into. Yes, she was abused as well. So just the fact that it's all coming out that, like, the gymnastics have Anyways, we're not going to let you guys hurt anybody anymore. And if we see you hurting somebody, we're going to stand up for it. And that's what needs to happen. And that's what's right. So, all right. I love you guys. Watch the video if you guys missed the beginning. See you guys later.